Hello, and welcome to Virtual Flight Diaries. We are here with the 737 MAX on my final leg of my trip to my block trip with Southwest Virtual Airlines. I flew from Las Vegas from the other stream. We landed in Las Vegas. I flew from Las Vegas to Denver, and I arrived this morning in Denver to Midway, so we're finally going to be going home. My hub is in Baltimore, so we're going to be doing a flight from Midway, Chicago to Baltimore, Washington. We're online with VATSIM, and let's get fired up. All right, so got powered up on ground power, but we're not completely set up, so I'm going to start some flows. So I got kind of called out on another video for missing some steps, missing some things. So I'm going to try to keep it more standard, more realistic. Especially got called out on not turning off my my landing lights. So we'll start with the flows. So I do have Southwest Virtual Airlines ACARS up and running. The co-pilot doesn't work too well with the MAX, so we won't have any of that, but we will have the cabin calls. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to start my flows here. So we're going to power up the INS. I turned on the one fuel pump for the APU just so I don't forget it. So we'll run some tests here. That's the Mach overspeed test. And we got the stick shaker. Oh, you know what? That's not going to work yet. I'm not on AC power yet. All right, so let's the yaw damper could come on. Thing APU pump. Let's check some power supplies. That all looks good. Coming down here, we're on ground power. That looks good. We'll start to flow here. Let's get some mood lighting on. Arm them. Seatbelt signs are off. We're not fueled yet. That looks good. That looks good. Put the window heat on. And test the probes. A's off, B's on. That's good, that's good. Turn that on for now. Let's cool the cabin down a little bit once we get the APU running. Hold off for now, and then we're going up to flight level 370. All right, so, well, one caveat I hear out of the stream is we're going to try to get through it because I want to do more scheduled streams so that everybody, so I can get more consistent. But I am suffering from a bit of a sinus infection. So if it gets to be too much, I'm going to have to kill it. But we'll try. We'll try to see how long my voice lasts. All right, flight director's on. Mine is master. Co-pilot not flying is slave. That looks good for now. So we don't have any ATC online, unfortunately, but there was just a little bit ago. All right, coming down here, let's set up the mood lighting for the panel. I don't expect us to go into night. I do have the time dialed back just a little bit. I could go to RTO. It's good. Fire test. Yep. Let's make some noise. Squib test. That looks good. Do cargo fire test. Radios look good. All right. All right. Pre-flight is done. Chocks are in. Ground power is on. So let us go to our setup. And weight and balance page, and we'll get the FMCU or FMC going. Sorry about it. You're gonna hear sniffling. All right, position. Get the position in. Get CTAF on just to listen to traffic.
Charlie Alpha, right base 22 left.
And we are going to meanwhile, let's get some people on board, right? So unfortunately, the scenery I have for Midway is old scenery, and the jetways don't work.
Requested.
So you're going to see static jetways. I don't know why, but
Charlie Alpha, right final to left.
But the scenery still looks pretty good, so. Let's open up the doors. So we want okay, that's all open. And we'll load up our flight plan. We have no SID today. So we're going to be going direct to LEWKE. Departure is runway 22 left. Runways are dry. There's no ATC on, so we're going to climb straight to 37,000 feet. Our cruising altitude. And there's no other NOTAMs or anything to go over, so that's our departure brief. And we'll load that in. So we're going to be departing 22 left. No SID we're not using. So I believe all the SIDs are westbound SIDs. We're going to be going eastbound. And arrival, I expect runway 10. The Anthem 4 transition with the NUSMM transition. And let's just see what the ILS runway 10 looks like. Looks like Remy would be good. And we'll activate that. And we'll check out our legs page. So direct LEWKE. And vectors to Remy, so we'll self-vector ourselves depending on traffic over in Baltimore. And who knows, maybe Potomac Approach or Tower or something will come on. Alright, so Magic Barrel ref that. And we can start setting up. So passengers, I have $155 passengers today. And our cargo is 6.8, so we'll split that up. 3,800 in the front and 3,000 in the back. And fuel looks like got a block fuel of 13.4. But I'm going to start running the APU. So let's go 14. And let's see, taxi out fuel. We're looking at 420. That number might get some people excited. And our trip burn is, we're looking at 6970. Now we'll set fuel, set payload, and complete. Copy that from the FMC. Let's do takeoff 1, flaps 5, air conditioning will be on, anti-ice off, calculate. I get that every once in a while. I wonder why that is. Let's try takeoff. Alright, let's see what the box will give us. Southwest Standard Reserves 4.4, cost index of 40. We're going up to flight level 370. That all looks good. So let's do just a 10% derate. Take off 1, climb flaps 5. Yeah, see, I can get numbers in the box, but I don't know why. I don't know why it does that sometimes. This may be a bug. Alright, so we're set up in the box. Put that on the legs page. And we'll go so we'll finish this up, then we'll go to firing up the APU. So I'll go V2 plus 10. That looks good. Fire up the APU. Helicopter Virtual. Good flight, Commander. Thank you. Shane, isn't it? I'm here. The Brocketeer. No flaps 1 tonight? I see. No flaps 1 tonight. No shenanigans because we're online. I don't want to mess up on VATSIM. Why not try for no flaps? Because I don't know if the runway is long enough. You could definitely take off in this plane with zero flaps, but I don't want to overrun the runway. I haven't quite figured out what about a no flaps landing. There is definitely procedures with no flaps landing. I'd have to look at the handbook or whatever for the the speed calculations, but that is definitely doable, but we're not because it's non-standard. Yeah, without engines. No. Like I said, no shenanigans today. Alright, APU is on. We're going to start the clock. 2 minutes. We start the bleed. We got to have shenanigans. Yes. Shenanigans are fun. But maybe we'll have shenanigans when when we take something crazy out of Daxing. Maybe we'll take an A380 out of Daxing. That's supposed to be releasing on Thursday. Maybe we'll do some shenanigans with that thing. Yes, I am doing it for Southwest Virtual Airlines. And we're going to do it right because the last stream, I crashed it into the runway which screwed up my ACARS, and I didn't want to submit that report. But so I redid that flight earlier. A380, which loses all engines in flight. Well, let's just let's learn the 380 and its quirks because it's coming out as an alpha, and I don't know if shutting down all the engines would work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's all up in the air. It's all up in the air. We're gonna see how it does. Maybe it won't fly very well. I don't know, but we'll find out. So I haven't flown a good Boeing 787, but my favorite big one, I would have to say, is a 747 Classic, maybe a 400. I'm an old school kind of guy. All right, so let's see. Is boarding? I think boarding's complete. Yes, all boarding is complete. So let's and we have over 2 minutes, so let's start the bleed for the APU. That's coming up. And we'll kill the ground power. Ground power is disconnected. All right, so let's do a pre-pushback flow. So good. Yaw dampener is on. They can all come on. Bleeds are on. Seatbelts can come on. We're all fueled up. Turn them on after that. That stays that way. A's on, B's off. Dual bleed on because we have the packs on with the APU. Anti-collision light could come on. All right. Let's call for pushbacks or notify for pushback. Midway traffic, Southwest 4531, pushing back gate 19, Midway. Didn't remember what gate I was in. I'm not sure this will actually do a power back. Yeah, I don't think I'll do a power back. The problem with doing that is that if I start my engines, I'll have to shut them down for GSX, and I just don't want to break things.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks
In
complete.
1982, a captain tried to power back another 737 from the gate at Reagan Airport in the middle of the big snow. Yes, Air Florida flight. I don't remember which one, and it caused a lot of problems. That flight didn't end too well. Yep, Flight 90. That's it. Thank you very much. Air Florida Flight 90, and it iced their wings up.
Locking gear.
Really? Let's see, push back. I think we're going to go nose left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Everything's closed. Why did it give me that message?
Release parking brakes, please.
Yes, release parking brakes. Good.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, packs off. Turning engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention for just a moment, we'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing 737
Don't want to do that yet.
MAX 8. A safety
Now,
information
I need the
card
chrono
in
on.
the seat back or literature pocket in front of you. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle. Pull the loose strap to tighten. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips and wear it any time you are seated. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead to exits. If an evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts. 2 life rafts are located in the forward ceiling compartment and 2 life rafts are located in the ceiling compartments at mid-cabin.
That's pretty cool. I was born in 1976, so I have no idea if there was any air disasters that year.
Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on the safety information card. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it in the front, and pull to tighten. Once outside, pull down on the red tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate, blow into the tube at disposal. The vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to the
Watching
safety
EGT
information
rise, and we have rollback. Good engine
Flight
start.
attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in the full upright and locked position, and your carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the
Turn
aircraft
engine 1.
seat clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatories. The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. It is also prohibited to consume alcohol that you have brought with you on this flight. Federal aviation regulations require passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information signs, posted placards, and crew member instructions, including information on seatbelts and smoking.
Yeah, make sure you have your will up to date. And make sure the net worth of the captain's estate, right?
Hold down on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap.
And we have oil pressure and light off.
Continue wearing the mask
EGT
until
coming up.
otherwise notified by a crew member. If you are traveling with children or anyone needing special assistance, put on your mask first. Please remove any face coverings before donning an oxygen mask. We are here for your comfort and safety. Please report any unwelcome behavior to a flight attendant. Thank you for your attention. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your 1 hour and 45 minutes flight to Baltimore. Welcome aboard.
And rollback. Good start on number 2. It's clear. Power up the hydraulics. Turn on the probes. And generators on the buses, so we can bring the APU off. Taxi lights on. Midway traffic, Southwest 4531, taxiing runway 22 left via Yankee 7, Midway. Learning to fly. Hi, welcome to the channel. Lip Rocketeer, love the plane, hate the EFB. It's a little, I don't know what it is. It's just not user friendly. I wish it was more automated. I wish you could plug things in, you know, and send it to the thing. It would be a little more user friendly. I like one thing about the older versions of the 737 is that the version doesn't have a nice safety fallback in case loss of hydraulics. All right, let's go. We can go VNAV, LNAV. LNAV's not going to fire up. We'll adjust that at the runway because I think it's because of the heading. All right, taxi lights on, and what do we got? Oh, Chicago Center. BWI. All right, all right.
Southwest 396, descend, maintain, descend and maintain final 200. Level 200, Southwest 396.
Route, okay. Good, altitude, squawk 6231, that's in. Okay, so we're cleared the Midway 7 departure. So we have to make some adjustments here. Thought we were going to get away easy. All right, so gonna okay, let's see what the ATIS is. ATIS 2999, RNAV Yankee, runway 22 left, approach in use. Landing and departure, runways 22. The aircraft should operate mode C. On all taxiways and runways, turbojet departures maintain 250 knots until advised by ATC. VFR departure indicate type, field, location, and request heading. Read back all runway hold short instructions. Advise you have information.
Chicago Center, Qatar 72 Romeo, hello, identified. Qatar 72 Romeo, Chicago Center, radar contact level 320.
Chicago Center, Southwest 4531 with Echo Pushback from Bravo 19, request taxi.
Southwest 4531, Chicago Center, runway 22 left, taxi via Yankee.
22 left, taxi via Yankee, Southwest 4531. All right, let's get going.
American 1812 going around.
American 1812, go around, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, runway heading, American 1812.
Shane, if you lost hydraulics, you could still fly the aircraft with existing mechanical links. Yeah, they just don't make them like they used to.
American 1812, turn right, heading 180.
Right 180, American 1812.
Yeah, this is a cool airport add-on, but jetways don't work.
Southwest 396, confirm your direct brave?
Yeah, we're direct Braves. I don't know what's going on with 396.
Okay, sounds good. Southwest 396, descend and maintain 16,000, O'Hare altimeter 29906.
Down to 16,000, Southwest 396.
Let's see what that is.
American 1812, climb and maintain, yeah, if you can go descend, maintain 4,000, that'd be great. Turn right heading 270.
270, 4,000, American 1812.
Yeah, they just put an extra computer on board.
Southwest 4531, turn left, heading 140, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Left 140, clear for takeoff, runway 22. Left, Southwest 4531. All right, 140.
American 1812, maintain 250 knots, please.
250 knots, American 1812.
Approaching 22 left.
American 1812 is going to disconnect. Thank you, sir.
American 1812, roger, thank you. Have a good night.
On runway 22 left.
All right, here we go. Eighty knots, thrust set.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Southwest 4531 radar contact, say altitude.
Passing 1500 for 3000. Southwest 4531.
Southwest 4531, clear direct LEWKE, climb maintain 15,000.
Clear direct LEWKE, climb maintain 15,000. Southwest 4531. Don't know why it does that every once in a while. And it likes to blow through its speed restrictions every once in a while as well. It's got some bugs still, guys. It's got some bugs. It's got a quirk where every once in a while it just kills the autopilot. All I did was turn it back on.
Southwest 4531, climb maintain for level 370. Upon crossing 11,000, resume normal speed.
Climbing flight level 370, passing 11,000, resume normal speed. Southwest 4531. Yeah, so I don't know why it does it. It's got some bugs. It needs an update. No. It just went. I still had control of the plane, even though the autopilot shut off. I instantly turned it back on, and I could have easily just hand flown it.
Ladies and gentlemen, use of all portable electronic devices is now permitted in airplane mode with cellular functions turned off. In a few moments we will be coming through to take your drink orders. We will be serving complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Beer, wine.
Oh, I absolutely could fly this completely manual. Technically, it would be a hell of a workload, but you could fly this the whole flight manual.
Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight entertainment portal southwestwifi.com.
I use the autopilot because I really don't truly have a co-pilot, and this plane was designed for two-pilot operations.
Hello, Chicago Center, Southwest 1138 is cruising at flight level 220.
Southwest 1138, Chicago Center, hello.
Your safety will always be our number one priority.
Oh, cool. We have a Potomac approach on board.
If you have other needs we can take care of.
As we get up to cruise, we'll check that out. Check out the ATIS. Make sure we're coming in all right. Set everything up. I love VATSIM because you'll be all set up thinking there's no ATC, and bang, the whole board's lit up.
Southwest 1138, Chicago Center, radar contact, 30 miles to the northeast of the Brickyard DOR. Welcome. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Well,
Or actually, Southwest 1138, amend your altitude, maintain flight level 240.
like I was saying, with the failures and everything modeled on these planes, if I was to go max power for longer than 5 minutes, I'm going to start damaging the engines. That might be due to the flight model of the plane you're flying. This definitely doesn't lose power.
Southwest 296, direct Brave, cross Brave at 10,000, Milwaukee altimeter 29905.
Was it Brave or Brave?
Brave.
All right, Brave, and repeat that to 296.
Cross Brave at
It very well could be. I've actually never flew a model of the 737-100.
Brave at 10,000, 29995, 296.
I started with the Dreamfleet 737-400 in
Qatari 72 Romeo.
FS 2004.
Minneapolis Center 133.4. Qatari 72 Romeo, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
Oh. So, above 18,000 feet southwest, kills their lights at that altitude.
Southwest 1138, clear direct Fisk, cross Fisk at 11,000, the Midway altimeter 29090.
Oh, that's a nice shot right there.
Clear direct Fisk, and what was the altitude for that?
Fisk at 11,000, direct Fisk.
Direct Fisk, 5,000.
I was saying, once you go more than, say, 5,000 feet, it begins to losing speed unless you gun the engines. Even then, you lose speed at every 10,000 feet of climb. I don't think that should happen, though. Even the 737-100, I want to say, had the same engines, I believe, as the 727. Yeah, so as you climb up, this is going to get smaller, or, it's going to get shallower. I mean, we started out well over, close to 3,000 feet per minute, and now we're slowly coming down. But, I mean, we're climbing up like a rocket, though, compared to most. Like an Airbus, I'd be doing, the A321, I'd be doing like 1,500 feet per minute right now. Yeah, I don't know. It might be whoever modeled the plane. So there's all kinds of ATC coming online now. Alright, so
Southwest 396, information November is current, expect a visual, runway 19 right, approach, descend and maintain 7,000.
Alright, we have the ATIS down to 7,000, Southwest 396, and expect visual.
Southwest 1138, confirm your direct Fisk.
I am direct Fisk, Southwest 1138.
Southwest 1138, this is at your 11 o'clock.
Oh, can we get a heading for this, or?
Use your FMC, go direct Fisk. Fox, India, Sierra, Sierra, Kilo, it's on the star.
All right.
So let's see. Get back out to little short instructions. Delta. So we're gonna set up for runway 15. So it says here it's been still in the beta stage. Yeah, so they probably haven't quite worked out the flight model yet.
Southwest 396, what are you doing?
I'm going direct Brave right now. I didn't have any FMC for some reason, Southwest 396.
Southwest 396, turn left heading 310, vectors for the approach.
Left 310, Southwest 396.
All right, so Baltimore, we're going to look at visual approach 10, visual approach runway 15 left. All right, I'm gonna still keep 10 in there. See if they'll give it to us. So you see now, we're down to 1250 in the climb. It was above 3,000 feet. So if you could, I would say that you set the vertical speed to, when you start getting up, into the flight levels, at 1,000 to 1,200 feet per minute, and see where that puts you. It's in the Discord. Okay, 737-100. When was that released?
Southwest 1138, descend and maintain.
It's been in beta for a couple years now.
6,000, midway altimeter 29er, fly the runway 22 transition.
All right, they're going to switch us to Unicom.
Southwest 1138, cross Haley at and maintain 6,000, midway altimeter 29090, fly the runway 22, transition.
Then maintain 6,000 at Haley, midway altimeter 29090.
Also from old Boeing information, the 100 series had a lower service ceiling than the one you're using at 35,000 feet. Ah, okay. Yeah, because we can go to 41, flight level 410 with this.
And Southwest 396, no need to slow down. You can maintain 240 knots.
Maintain 240, Southwest 396.
So I read the bug has the way the disconnect happens is that there's a binding sensitivity issue, so the flight controls to get jostled. Although I didn't really touch anything, I may have bumped my yoke, which kills the AP. Oh, my voice is starting to wane. Sinus infections suck, guys. Just letting you know. If you didn't already know.
Southwest 396, turn right, heading 010.
Right 010, Southwest 396.
Of course, we are flying almost max speed.
396, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Southwest.
They're almost to the tape. And we got a pretty good tailwind going. So did anyone catch there was a YouTuber earlier today that was actually flying...
Southwest 4531, Cleveland offline. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
Switch to advisory, thanks for the ATC. Southwest 4531. So there was a YouTuber that I was watching today. It's a Russian guy who was flying the fly-by-wire A380. He said he got a hold of it on a BitTorrent or something like that. It was a leaked copy. Can't remember the name of the guy. Not that I condone that. I do not condone any of that bootleg stuff, but it seemed to be flying pretty good. Someone was saying in the chat that it was an 8-month-old build. So I'm actually pretty excited for this release. Fly-by-wire's been developing it for 4 years now. All right, so Potomac approach is online. So we'll and ADA says they are landing runway 10, so we're going to keep our current program. Although they're saying the visual, that's fine. There's not a lot of traffic going into BWI. Alright, so our next frequency is going to be, just to be ahead of the game, our next frequency is going to be 119.85, and that's Potomac approach. So we'll get that in the system. Ever wonder why major airports like LAX even have a Unicom frequency listed in there when they have ATC? Well, if the ATC was to somehow fail, you would need a backup. Of course, everybody would still be on CTAF, which is the control tower frequency anyway.
American 29.
But I guess it is possible to you know, I don't know what would cause a massive outage of the airport ATC at LAX. And they probably would shut down the airport anyway. Or SoCal Approach might handle it. I'm not sure what the protocol is with that. Die Hard. Yeah, that wasn't that Dulles though? Die Hard 2? So who's all excited for Flight Sim 2024? Just to let you guys know, I actually took off of work that day in true gamer fashion, and we are going to be streaming all day with Flight Sim 2024. Flying different planes, looking at different parts of the world. We'll check out that career mode that it's got in it. I was on the Tech Alpha, but unfortunately I had to work, so I didn't get to look at it too much. I looked at it enough to put a little video together, but well, the Tech Alpha had a lot of bugs, crashing the desktop and stuff like that, but hopefully the release is a little better. But I did pre-buy, and I'm certainly hoping that the water bomber that they gave us for this simulator is not an indication of the planes, because that thing wasn't that great. But but we'll see. I mean, people have been, I've been watching the developer streams closely, and some of the planes look really good. And YouTube streamer XB72 said the 737 MAX was really good. So that's why we're going to check out all of them. Gonna be crossing paths with another Max, another Southwest Max. I don't know how close we'll come. His path's going to be right off our nose, so. Traffic. That's him right there. Yeah, so I think I have my traffic visible within 20 miles. I think that's what I have it set at. To keep my frame rates right. definitely this is why VATSIM and the other online guys will remain king with the AI is other people. Can't beat other people. Those say intentions is pretty cool. VATSIM will always be up. Speaking of say intentions and beyond ATC, those guys just announced that they got the developer versions of the sim, and they said their programs are working perfectly. So if you guys use say intentions or beyond ATC, you can look forward to it actually working day one in the simulator. And I do imagine that VATSIM will also be working with the simulator. Can't see why it wouldn't. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Let's see. Top of descent. So look about 20 minutes till descent. And SimWorks Studios said they tested their plane, and they say for the most part those planes work in the simulator. There's some SDK issues that they can't quite figure out. Cleveland approach came online. Came on and went off. Oh, I'm also, so I was going to become a controller for a VEO, but I went over to that program, and although gets a lot of use in Europe and South America, there's nothing really US based going on. So I re-upped my ATC trainer for VATSIM. So I'm gonna become a VATSIM controller as well. Just for something different. I've never done anything like that before. The training program is intense. You almost pretty much go to school. but I think it'll be fun. It's something different. Maybe I'll even we can live stream the scope. I don't know if you guys would like to see that. So I'll start off as clearance delivery or ground with the rating once I graduate. And I sign up, I'm with the New York Center. So since my home field, my home airport is Philadelphia, I'm looking forward to controlling Philadelphia. So that should be fun. Yeah, Unicom gets real quiet. Because I don't know how long Potomac Approach is going to be online. They've already been online for an hour or so. Generally notice that ATC, they come on, they maybe do only like an hour and they pop off. It's a little cruise music wouldn't hurt. That's a picture right there, guys. think how far along we've come with flight simulators. I never imagined a flight sim to look like this. In Flight Sim 2024, they've added ray tracing, so it's going to look even better. Some of those screenshots, unreal. What the hell is that? Not a big fan of that line, whatever that is. Might be that. Why would you draw that line on a discontinuity? It should just be a break. That line's confusing. Flying from Phoenix to Denver and beyond ATC. Yes, what a time to be alive, guys, and be flight simmers. It's insane. Hey, Brocketeer, you using the traffic injection? It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been using that too. Of course, I've been doing more say intentions lately. Yeah, they've come a long way with that. I heard even I haven't used it in a while, a couple weeks. I heard they got the vectoring better. I'll have to hop on and check it out. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, definitely gonna hop on. Hop on Beyond ATC and check it all out. Alright, we're coming up to our top of descent. So Let's get things all set up. I'll get the flight recorder up. I do like, so Beyond ATC, they both have, so Say Intentions, Beyond ATC, the direct competitors of each other. I do have, I bought into the Say Intentions partnership, so I have access to their experimental branch, and the cabin crew crisis implementation is pretty interesting. So it's a unscripted, randomized crisis that'll occur. So the flight attendant will call the cockpit and say something like so two things I've had so far. I've had one. I was departing out of Atlanta. I was departing out of Atlanta, and the flight attendant came on and said that there was a drunk passenger who just got up and tried to open the cabin door, but the flight crew had got them back to their seat and they were calm now, was what the report was. So then you come up with whatever you want to do. You can divert, you can continue on, you can tell them to do stuff. So I mean, I just told them to keep an eye on the passenger, and I notified center that we needed police at the gate. Another one was just this morning on my flight to Midway. I had the flight attendant came on and said that there was someone smoking in the bathroom. So it was another police response at the gate. So Easy 320 did a video on that today. It's too funny. Yeah, I put up a quick short on my channel of the I think it was the smoking passenger. Yeah, so there's some pretty funny stuff that Say Intentions has. But I like Beyond ATC's immersion, so they have better accents, and of course the traffic model is pretty decent now. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go over. Check that out if you have Say Intentions. Unfortunately, you have to buy into their partner program for it to work right now. They said that they're going to implement it to the regular subscription branch end of November. But if you buy into the partner, and the partnership program, it's $50 or $49.99. And what it is just it's a money boost to help the company out, almost like a donation. And for that donation, they're giving you the access to the alpha branch. But it also has their traffic sequencing, which is broken. I don't even have that turned on when I fly. Beyond ATC's kind of light years ahead of them with the traffic injection. Oh, yeah. So Anthem 4 Try for 11,000 feet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting our descent. So it's kind of having us descend at 300. I'm gonna slow us down just a little bit. So the max has a tendency to want to overspeed in the VNAV. It's something that they have to fix. Their VNAV is not the greatest.
One 2000, 66, 54.
All right, so $15 left will be better for the approach.
United 1015, turn right heading of 090 to set and maintain 4000.
090 4000, United 1015.
Southwest 6654, proceed direct to Colin.
Proceed direct to Colin, Southwest 6654.
see what I have in my
Delta 1015, turn 10 degrees to the right, descend and maintain 2000.
Just confirm for United 1015.
I'm sorry, yes, United 1015, 10 degrees to the right, descend and maintain 2000.
10 right, down to 2000, United 1015.
Actually, I don't like that. The 15 left is too short, I think.
Southwest 6654, change to my frequency 126.75.
126.75, Southwest 6654.
At 1015 Dulles Airport's 1 to 2 o'clock and 3 miles.
Field in sight, United 1015.
Got 1015, clear visual approach, runway 19 center.
Visual 19 center, United 1015.
All right, so
6654 Potomac Ridge.
so ILS 10. It's 109.7. Put that in the box. And 105. I don't remember what altitude I'm supposed to call approach at. All right, lights can come on.
at 10-15 North Star, wind 1706, runway 1 under center, clear line.
United 1015, clear line 1 under center.
Potomac approach, Southwest 4531, descending anthem 4 for the ILS runway 10, arrival in Baltimore.
Southwest 4531, Potomac approach, good evening. I didn't send you contact me because I'm going to be logging off here in just a couple moments. You can change back to advisory and then CTAF once you're on the final. Have a safe landing.
Switch back to advisory. We'll do CTAF. Thank you for Southwest 4531.
Southwest 6654, I'm going to be closing up shop here in just a couple moments. Radar surface terminated for...
Okay, so that was that. That was a quick bit of fun, right? Catch up on the chat here. So I think FS is $60. $60 me to death. I like the plane very much, but I don't feel comfortable using it on VATSIM yet. Too many bugs. Yeah. You definitely want a solid plane for VATSIM. Yeah, it seems like everything in Flight Simulator is $60. $60 here, $60 there. So running a YouTube channel with Flight Sim where trying to get everybody to see everything. Yeah, that's expensive. I'm surprised my wife hasn't killed me yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent into Baltimore, please stow laptop computers and similarly sized electronic devices. Small portable electronic devices may continue to be used in airplane mode but must be secured for the remainder of the flight.
What is CTAF for Baltimore?
Items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your feet clear. Please raise your seat back and tray table to the front.
Oh, they're almost guaranteeing that the fly-by-wire 380 will have bugs. They're calling it an alpha build.
Newspapers and any other trash. Thank you. $119.4. Okay. Yeah, so there's our line. That was confusing the hell out of me. It really shouldn't draw this. I don't know. I don't know if that's real. All right, so 2300.
Baltimore traffic, Southwest 4531, descending anthem 4 for ILS runway 10 approach. Baltimore. Now, I didn't want to do another night approach, guys. So I'm going to dial the time back a little bit. Wanted to get a good outside. See, the nighttime in the simulator is kind of mid, unless you're going into like Vegas or something. Speaking of bugs, say my computer froze. Oh no, that's not good. I absolutely hate when that happens. Actually, if you check out my 727 videos, you'll see some VOR DME approaches. But we're going to be doing the ILS 10 because I have it all programmed, and it really is a pain in the butt to reprogram it all. I appreciate the sentiment, Shane. It depends on the plane. VOR DME in this type of plane kind of makes you lazy because you really don't have to do that. And it actually, I feel it runs it better on a modern ILS. But in the old school planes, you know, like your 737-100 or the 727-200, that's I definitely would. I like doing VORs, and of course, general aviation, I do it all the time. Yeah, this plane, I actually have not done one of those approaches in this plane. I've done manual visual approach. I've done some pattern work with it, and I've only done ILS and RNAV. And RNAV's a little antiquated in here because it doesn't have the capture. You have to do the RNAV in VNAV LNAV. The FAA has been slowly phasing out that old VOR ground navigation. I don't think they should. I think they should spend the money to maintain it as a backup. I am going way too fast. Alright, flaps 1. All right, so we're all good there. Yeah, I think it should be maintained as a backup, because what happens if your GPS dies? I mean, the GPS could die in this plane. Yeah, I don't know if that's a great idea. But apparently it's costing them a fortune to maintain them, and a lot of them are down anyway, that they're not able to fix them. So as with everything, the almighty dollar is the dictator. All right, lights are on. Looks good. We're looking good. So let's go flaps 5. Not 10, 5. Wish I had detents. All right, we'll do flaps 40 landing. Yeah, so it wants to... Let's do flight level change. Bring us down to our intercept.
$2,500.
Go direct column. Arm the approach. Looking good. That's a good intercept angle. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a crosswind. That's Localizer capture, gear down. Runway in sight. We'll go brakes 2. I have noticed with the PMDG update with their 737, there's a little quirk on landing that when you disengage the autopilot, it wants to climb. And I can't quite figure out if it's me doing it or they goofed a little bit on the modeling. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll go flaps 25 or flaps 30. That's glide slope capture. Flaps 40. Full flaps. Alright, landing checklist. Lights on, flaps full. Baltimore traffic, Southwest 4531 on final runway 10 to land Baltimore. Alright, so we got about a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind. Which seems to be coming down. Yeah, so the regular streams are going to now be Mondays and Wednesdays, guys. And they were going to be all on VATSIM. So if anyone is on VATSIM, they can join me for a flight. That'd be cool. So I want to try to stream more at a regular pace. Alright, so that's 1,000 feet, stable, cleared to land. That's 500 feet, autopilot off.
$400. 300. Approaching minimum.
No. Did it again. I gotta remove that button. I hit the go around button instead. Alright, we're good. We'll recover.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It's down. Spoilers deployed. Reverse it on. Decel. Yeah, I gotta move that button. It's right by my thumb and I keep hitting it. That's 70 knots. Coming out of reverse. I did it with the PMDG too.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to Baltimore. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Welcome to Baltimore.
And tray table in their full upright and locked position, and all carry-on items completely under the seat in front of you. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening the overhead bins. Items may have shifted during flight and could
Baltimore
fall.
traffic, Southwest 4531, clear the active runway. Baltimore.
But please remain seated and leave your carry-on stuff.
All right, clean up.
Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during ground service.
So there's this arm, flaps up.
Please ensure that you and any children you are
Landing lights could come off.
clear of the front and back doors.
Stay light out. I'm going to turn off my turn-off lights. Logos can come off, and wing lights could come off, and we'll fire up the APU.
We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
Baltimore traffic, Southwest 4531, taxiing to Charlie Terminal via Papa Uniform Alpha, Baltimore. All right, let's head over to the terminal. Park her up, and we will not be able to check the replay because, well, dang it, I forgot to hit it. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Well, sorry guys, I didn't hit the replay. The Rocketeer, good stream. Hope you feel better next time. Keep from making out with the outbreak monkey before the stream. Yeah, I gotta watch that stuff, right? Thank you very much. Thank you guys for your support. So we'll just pull up right over here. And not go to the Delta terminal. We're going to go down here to the Southwest terminal. Terminal gate. Yeah, I got to add a little note to my checklists to turn on the flight recorder as a landing checklist. Coming in. Parking brake. APU can come on. And we'll shut her down. John Connors, you say you have crutches. That's horrible. That's not a good thing. All right, guys.
The boarding requested.
What's the terminal not going to, the jetway not going to work here either? What the heck's going on with my sim? Oh, John Connors, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate that.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Goodbye.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Alright guys, so my jetway is not going to work here. I don't know why. Maybe I need it to be up here. Should still work. Alright, well, unfortunately I didn't hit the replay, so we can't see that landing, which wasn't bad. I'll take it. It was 115. Let's see the landing anyway. So 115. That was... I buttered that. It's still in the touchdown zone too. Even after hitting the stupid go around button. Alright guys, thank you for coming along with me for this flight. Like I said, I'm going to start streaming on our regular schedule, Mondays and Wednesdays, and then we'll fill in some extra stuff on the weekends. So throw me a like, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications for the live streams coming up. Like I said, the Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be on VATSIM, so you guys can fly along with me. And I hope to see you. Hope to see we get that group flight thing going. So that's it. A380 coming up. We're probably going to look at that either Friday afternoon or sometime in the weekend. Probably more likely Sunday. I have all day free Sunday, so we're gonna do some flights with that. Check that out. And well, that's it, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for watching. On to the next one. Clear skies, smooth landings. See ya. Also, big shout out to all the guys, Limp Rocketeer, Shane, and John Connors for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one.